Well, Tuesday is going to be a very big day from some of the major fallout issues from the budget regarding farmers and inheritance tax. The Welsh Labour conference was yesterday in Llandudno and Keir Starmer was there. He didn't mention the issue of farmers. Lots of people, lots of protesters there, very annoyed. And we know that Norfolk farmers are going to gather in London on Tuesday to rally public support and lobby MPs for a reversal of the inheritance tax raid, which they say is devastating. Let's talk to Rachel Hallos, who's Vice President of the National Farmers Union. Rachel, tell us your thoughts on this. You're involved on Tuesday, I presume?
Certainly I'm involved, and thank you very much for having me on today. Yeah, the NFU has organised what we do best. We're a lobbying organisation for our members, and we have organised a mass lobby where we can take our members to meet their constituency MPs, to actually speak from the heart, to actually tell the story of what this means to them. This is really complicated. Tax is complicated, family farms are complicated, and we just don't believe that the Treasury has understood just how complicated. So yes, we will be there, the NFU will be there, lobbying on behalf of its members, which is exactly what we should be doing.
Some people will say that actually it's an issue of fairness. Rachel Reeves would say most other people pay inheritance tax, why shouldn't farmers?
I see that. I understand why people would see that, and I think that's why this is complicated. Family farms, multi-generational businesses that are handed on generation after generation after generation. This is how farming works. Those assets are our shop floor. Without that farmland, without that machinery, without those animals, we cease to exist. And the income that we receive from farming actually means that we cannot just, we don't have the returns to actually prepare for something like this in such a short period of time. It's really as simple as that. People, as I say, farming's complicated, returns are complicated, and farmers are very often very asset rich, but extremely cash poor. Yeah. And that's what's really hard to explain to people. And I understand why people would think, come on, what's your problem? Pay your fair share. It's not as easy as that.
What are you actually going to do on Tuesday?
What we're going to do, the National Farmers Union, is we're going to speak to our members, and we're going to take them across to the Houses of Parliament to meet with their constituency MP to actually tell their story. That's what matters. This is a human story.
Are you going to bring tractors into central London? Are you going to block off the roads or anything like that?
I don't think that's necessary. The National Farmers Union is not doing that. We're a lobbying organisation. We've arranged for a mass lobby. Yeah. We've got 1,800 members coming to that mass lobby, and we will be ensuring that they can meet with their constituency MP, as everybody in the country has a right to do so.
There's some people I've spoken to, actually, who say the National Farmers Union haven't gone far enough in all of this. You look at the 100 vehicles massed near the conference in Llandudno yesterday morning with those campaigners talking about the tractor tax, the end of family farms, the same issues as you're talking about, but their tactics are a bit different in terms of what you're saying will happen on Tuesday.
Yeah, we do what we do. We're a lobbying organisation. What people have got to remember from our point of view is that we have to be there the day after, and the day after that, and the day after that. We need to represent our farmer members every single day of the year. So we are doing what we need to do. We are a lobbying organisation, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're facilitating that for our members.
How will you explain this to MPs? Because there are a lot more Labour MPs now who have constituencies, who have rural constituencies, about 100 of them. We tend to think of the Conservatives representing the shires and so on, but of course there are only 121 Conservative MPs now, whereas there are over 400 Labour MPs, or people elected under the Labour banner anyway. And I wonder, actually, whether you think this is a party political issue. Does Labour itself understand farms? Because you're essentially saying the Treasury doesn't.
We are saying the Treasury doesn't. I will stand by that. We are definitely saying the Treasury doesn't understand family farms. We're an apolitical organisation. I don't care who's in government. It's about making sure that our story, our farmers' stories, actually get across to whoever is in government. So we're just going to stick to the basics here. Whoever's in government, we speak on behalf of our members. That's our job.
OK, thank you very much indeed, Rachel Hallos there, who is Vice President of the National Farmers Union, speaking to us about that protest on Tuesday. No doubt we will cover it on Talk when it happens.